What else have I got? Let me have a look at my list first. Let me just go through them. FTM, dupe, and Propbase. FTM, and you've mentioned L3, FLT, and TIE. And let me just go through my list first, and then I'll go to yours. Propbase, FTM, and dupe. Yeah, Propbase. Look at that, fucking 17% in a day. So yeah, I'm not upset about that. I can't be upset about that. Let me just map this out. If anyone doesn't know about Propbase, it's an RWA. It's a new one, and we had a really impulsive move back in March, and then this whole thing's been corrected. Potentially, I think this is kind of the first wave here. Let me just have a look at these. Oh, I didn't update these actually. This is from a long time ago. Potentially there was a wave one there. Maybe that was the wave 3. One. Let me see. Probably not. Probably like that. Something like that. So potentially you had your wave 1 there. That's your wave 3. And this next wave could be the wave 5. That's what I'm looking for right now. Could that be the first wave here? Potentially, yeah. So potentially we're looking at, I'm going to change it to blue, huh? Yeah. We have to see how this plays out. And the rules are fine because we're abiding by the rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be fine if that happened like that. And then let me just mark this up. So the all-time high is going to be a 618 of this move. So we should find some resistance there. But actually it'll be good to get a 1-to-1 going all the way up to somewhere up to 87 cents. When you have that kind of move, then this whole thing becomes a 1 because you've completed your 3 impulsive ways. Then you'll be looking for a higher time frame correction to continue the move with the next higher time frame wave 3. So, and the only condition is that you don't take out the 0, which would be all the way down here. I don't think we would, because if you look how bullish this is. This is looking really bullish. It's a new token, and a lot of new tokens, if you look at a lot of new tokens, they don't just go up. They you get a pullback, but in this one it's quite interesting because when you look at it, it's just gone up and up. Yeah, so if you look at it like this, let me just get rid of these extensions. You've got the value area. The price is it faked into the value area, but it actually couldn't get back in. It got rejected, and it's found support off the value area. See that? A little bit of volume has come in here. That's kind of when I was buying. And if you look at the log chart, which this is, it's quite flat, huh? It's quite flat. So potentially it could kind of really expand. And I think that's largely to do with the rest of the market and Bitcoin. But this is really, for me, this is really bullish. A lot of tokens, when I'm looking at Slurf, you see they had massive corrections and they kind of went down and down and down and they made new lows. This hasn't done that. This has just gone up and it's gone sideways effectively. That's what I'm seeing. Up and then sideways. So I really think this is a mega bullish token, and we have to see how this plays out. Propbase, it's a RWA, if anyone hasn't seen it. You'll see it on X. You'll see lots of people say, oh, this is my top pick, Propbase. You'll see it a lot. Market cap's only $45 million. It's not that big in the scale of things. Something like this, you could end up in it as $1 billion token, you know. $1 billion token from this position would be a 20x, wouldn't it? Something like this. So we're looking at a $2 token, one $2 token. We are 20x, $2. Yeah, it's not outside the realms of possibility when you're looking at these Elliott waves. You'd have to have a really crazy wave 5. And actually, if you want a higher price token, you really need this wave 3 needs to, what needs to happen is this needs to go above the previous high, and then it needs to overextend, and then it needs to flip the high into support for a final wave like that. That's what you need to do to create the bullish structure, the bullish price action to get to higher prices. So it's not going to be good enough to go up and then come back down. You kind of need to go up and stay up, and the easiest way to do that would be for this to expand, overexpand beyond the all-time high, and then pull back into the all-time high and flip it into support. So I'll be looking to see if this I think it has the potential to do that. And then you're looking at a small 1, a bigger 3, and then a crazy 5. Let's have a look. The 1 was only, it wasn't even much. It was like a 200% move. The 3 here, it was like a 1,200%. Maybe the last one is going to be the biggest one. Maybe the last wave is going to be the biggest one. So that's kind of what I'm imagining for this. Let's see how this plays out. And mainly because we flipped the value area into support, and hopefully we're going to impulse into price discovery, and then it's going to get quite exciting because people are going to FOMO into this and feel like they're missing out, because you're looking at the next parabolic kind of token. You're looking at the next crazy token that's going into the stratosphere, and the momentum is up. That's the great thing about these types of structures, is that the momentum is not down. You're not fighting downward moving averages. So I've got a position in this. I'm interested in Propbase. Let's have a look at what else am I looking at.